Welcome to the Reformed Charismatic podcast, a podcast about two close friends with differing opinions. One leans towards charismatic views, the other embraces a reformed stance. Despite their differences, they both share a deep love for Christ and value their friendship.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Reformed Charismatic. Thank you for joining us again.
Yes.
We're in, round 2 of talking about worship and stuff.
Yeah. So we have for you guys, so unfortunately, from last week, we were going to do an AI song. So AI was going to make a worship song. And unfortunately, the app that is letting us do this, you have to pay for it. And I think it only lets you do
One song at a time.
one song.
We'll see though. If not, we'll do another one.
So Dan made this song. Dan, what is this song?
So the first line of the track, or the first verse, is called "In the Stillness." So I
Is
guess
it
that's what we'll call
Like
the
a
song.
hill song, like elevation song,
So
or is it
this is how I
reformed?
described it. In the AI generator, I said I want a worship song with subtle references to Old Testament scripture, kind of similar to what you would find in like an elevation worship song.
All right.
All right, are we ready for it?
All right, and by the way, we have not heard this song. So this is live, and we're just reacting to it. This is our first time hearing it, just like you guys. So let's take a listen to it.
It could be beautiful. It could be disastrously heretical.
Yes, let's go.
We'll see how it goes.
In the stillness of the morning, I come before you with my offering,
Peter has a good voice.
just like Abel, with a heart of faith.
Good song reference.
I lay it all down at your holy place.
Pre-chorus.
With every breath, I'll sing your praise. Just like David, I'll dance with all my strength.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah, that's
You parted the seas, you tore down the walls. You are the God who delivers us all.
good.
With a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. You're the same yesterday, today, and forevermore.
That's a little bit of a tongue twister there.
In the battles that I'm facing, I'll trust in you, my fortress and my king. Just like Joshua, I'll march around and watch the walls come crashing down.
That's
With
good.
every
Yeah.
breath
That's good.
I'll sing your praise. Just like David, I'll dance with all my strength. You parted the seas, you tore down the walls.
Dude, AI wrote this?
You are the God
What the heck, man? This is crazy.
With a mighty hand and an outstretched arm.
Dude, we gotta play this on Wednesday.
Yesterday, today, and forevermore. Just like Elijah, I'll call on your name and watch the fire fall as you show your power again. Just like Daniel, I'll stand in faith, knowing you're with me in the lion's den. You parted the seas, you tore down the walls. You are the God who
Worship leaders, watch
delivers
out.
us all.
AI's coming for you.
With a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. You're the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. You parted the seas, you tore down the walls. You are the God who delivers us all. With a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. You're the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Forevermore.
Wow.
Just
Nope,
like
it's not over.
Elijah, I'll call on your name and watch the fire fall as you show your power again. Just like Daniel, I'll stand in faith, knowing you're with me in the lion's instead.
Wow.
Well, that was something
That
else.
was, you know what just went through my head listening to that? There, and I'm just putting money on it right now. In like 5 years, watch, there's going to be a radio station that literally only plays like AI generated music.
That's very possible.
Like every song is new, and it's just a radio station that just makes AI worship, like worship music,
Yeah.
or AI rock music, or whatever it is. And it's just AI made. Like that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
to make something like
It
that.
has seemingly a better education than some worship leaders out there as far as scripture reference goes. It actually has more in-depth reference than just the usual generic ones, like it was already in there. The walking around the walls, of course, gotta have that.
It was really good. I really enjoyed that.
I feel like there was a part though in the lyrics when you open them up. There's a verse 2, a pre-chorus. So there's actually 2 pre-choruses. I don't think it's saying the second pre-chorus though. The first pre-chorus is, with every breath I'll sing your praise, just like David I'll dance with all my strength. And the second pre-chorus is, with every breath I'll sing your praise, just like Deborah I'll lead with courage and grace. So even more Old Testament reference there.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. I have that tune stuck in my head now. You parted the sea. Wow, that was good. We need to play that on Wednesday. That would be so funny to play. Oh, man.
Yeah, I guess we can kind of say that we created it.
And you can make a music video. Tell AI to make a music video to that song. That would be crazy.
They can?
That should be our next one. I'm assuming, probably. Like, there's so many like videos out there of AI. Like, what's like the popular photo of the guy looking back at the girl, and then the girl that he's with is like looking at him like, oh, like disgusted.
Yeah.
Someone took that photo and literally made it to where AI added action to it.
Oh, okay.
And literally all of them started fighting. Like they're like walking, and all of a sudden like, whoosh, and they just all like started like fighting and stuff like that. It was crazy.
Huh, that's nuts. Yeah.
Anywho, that's
Wild time to be alive with the technology that we
is
have.
there? Do you know if can we do another song, or
I'm
is
not
it
sure.
just the
We'll
one?
see.
Let's see if we can do another one. That was so cool. Oh man, let's see.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna call this song "In the Stillness."
In the stillness. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That was good. And guys, let us know too. Have you guys ever done this before? And if so, shoot us the link to your AI song. Also, what's the app that you used for this?
So this one's called Mozart AI.
Mozart AI.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's another one we were looking at last week. I think it was called like Deborah or some female name. I can't remember, but
okay.
essentially it's the same thing. They both charge like $6.99 a week if you don't want to be roped into the
$6.99
yearly payment of like $60.
Man, $6.99 a week. You should be able to make more than one song.
That's what I'm thinking.
Let's see. Yeah, see if you can make another one.
All right. Well, first off, so to create this song, my style was happy, the genre was rock, and then the vocals were male.
Okay.
So do we want to switch it up a little bit? Maybe do.
Is there any way to give a description? Like keep the
Well, yeah,
genre and
yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, we describe it, but I'm thinking we could either do the same description and like change it up a little bit to get it more like a Bethel song. Like
Let's
think
do it.
instead of doing happy, we pick either like
Let's do a
romantic
serious,
or
like a worship song.
melancholic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Melanchol, whatever it is. Do like a Bethel song.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I think, well, yeah, if it's Bethel, it probably needs to be romantic. Oh, you could do multiple. What? Okay, I'm just now learning.
All right, there you go.
So I can do happy and romantic.
Boom.
for
Let's
the
do
same.
it. Let's try it out.
All right. So happy and romantic, and then genre. What would be Bethel's classification? There's a good amount to choose from. We got pop,
Poetry.
rock, jazz, reggae, electronic, country, folk, metal.
Folk. Definitely folk.
So like a rock and folk sort
Yeah.
of thing. Oh no,
Yeah.
I can't do both on this one. I can only pick one. Techno
I would
sound,
stick.
soul, dubstep,
They're not folk.
Afro rock.
They're definitely more, I would say, rock or like acoustic,
Yeah.
or even like alternative.
Yeah, alternative's not in here. That's a bummer, because I feel like that should be in here. But I guess rock would like give you some, if especially if you're doing like melancholic
Yeah.
and rock, that would probably give you something alternative.
Yeah.
Anywho, we'll just stick with rock then. I wonder if it'll let us do a third for style. So maybe like melancholic and romantic instead of happy and romantic.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah, we'll try that out. And then for vocals, probably female, because they're mostly female-led at Bethel.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and it's going to take a few minutes to create, so
Okay.
I don't know if we want to cut it and then come back.
No. Let's, well, as we're waiting on that, let's just like talk about AI and like what you think. Because like for me, like looking at like.
Hold on, we're getting ahead of ourselves. First, we got to describe what we want the song to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll start with a worship song.
Can you just say like Elevation or a Bethel song? Bethel style? I don't know if it'll even pick up what that means.
Maybe.
How about this? How about you do in the description you know what? Let me ask ChatGPT. I'm just going to do this right now. And I'm going to ask it, give me a description of a Bethel song. Give me a detailed description of a Bethel Christian song. Okay. The song features a blend of piano, vocals, lyrics think gratitude, reflection, worship, and praise. Overall impact. The song is designed to evoke a sense of hope and assurance in God's character, making it a favorite in worship services. It's a repetitive structure and a heartfelt message resonant with many, fostering a deep sense of connection with God. Maybe just put that. See if you can just...
Hold on, read the last part again and I'll write it in there. Something
It's
about like repetitive.
Repetitive structure and heartfelt message resonate with many, foster a deep sense of connection with God. Very bland, not very scripture.
A worship song, repetitive structure, heartfelt message.
Resonate with many.
Now, instead of saying that, let's do like a deep love for Jesus.
Sure. Yeah. I wonder how AI is going to get implemented within church. Because I think that AI is going to be, there's two things. Oh, it does? Cool.
Yeah. All right.
Because I think there's
4 minutes.
There's that one side of the church, right? And I think it would be probably more like Reformed churches that are very much like, get AI out of, no AI, like, in church whatsoever.
What's with the angry, like, mob style chanting?
That's my view. That's my view on it.
Yeah, not all reformers
very
are
much,
just strict
very much
fire
like
brimstoners.
No AI. And then on the other side of it, I feel like AI can probably get to this point where it literally runs like the lights, the backgrounds, like a lot of the stuff on a Sunday morning.
Yeah. I mean, well, what is AI in and of itself? It's just
there's layers to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the quick like compilation of just human experience and knowledge and understanding to reach these sort of things that we're after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was that one church in I think it was like England or something, and the whole thing was AI. Did you hear about that?
No.
So it was like probably 2 years ago at this point, before AI was really popping off. But this church in England, I think it was England, they made an entire service, the songs, the message, everything was AI, and even the person on the screen was AI. Everything was AI, and people went into this service and they had no idea it was all AI.
Was it like Was it like a?
It was just
experiment on
test.
discernment or
Yeah,
something?
no, it was a test on like the AI system, and people basically went into the service, from my understanding, and did worship, listened to the message, left, and when they did, like then they were told like, yeah, that all this was AI, and apparently the message was like pretty biblically solid as well. Like it wasn't, there was no heresy or anything like
Well,
that.
that's the interesting thing about it too, because I mean, it's AI is like very fast and relatively, I would say, accurate reference to whatever you dictate it needs to be referencing to.
Well, it basically just scours the internet for every single answer and then compiles it.
Yeah.
Like on Google now, you can literally search stuff on Google, and its AI system at the tippy top will just send you the best information for it.
Yeah,
So I
used a lot of work.
Yeah, like you don't even need to really click on a website anymore, which can be dangerous though, because it's like, okay, who's giving you that information,
Right.
and how is it really accurate?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I feel like in its form right now, it's probably, well, I don't know. Who knows?
It's like a trial.
I would hope it's trustworthy because it's still in its infancy stage. But I see where it can very easily turn into something where, whomever is putting this out and allowing you to use it is dictating what you get spoon-fed,
Exactly.
basically, in the information that they want you to hear rather than what you're actually searching for.
Well, and kind of like what,
if you put too much trust in that, it's very easy to get duped.
yeah, like what we saw like with COVID, it's like with just all of the news outlets and them just having this one-sided view on all this stuff. It's like you give the wrong person the keys to that, and it's like, boom, like anything can get skewed to their own opinion.
Yep.
Like even like Alexa, right? Like I think if you ask Alexa, like, who is Jesus Christ? And I think she says like he's like a historical figure, but
Something like that.
But like,
Didn't she also say that Kamala was president when she was still vice president?
Something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get it. Yeah, but is it done?
Let's see.
Let's check it.
Yeah, it's ready.
All right, let's hear it. Now this is Bethel.
This will be the Bethel song.
Okay. All right, let's hear it.
And, okay, so it doesn't have a title, but we're going to go into the lyrics.
How about this? Let's not give it a title. Let's have someone watching this. If you've gotten this far into the podcast, drop down below what we should name this song, and it needs to be appropriate.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, man, I think I forgot to change it to... Oh, no, I did change it to a woman. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
So,
all right.
Bethel song, woman-led. Let's see what we got.
All righty.
Jesus, you are the light.
It already sounds like a Bethel song.
In the darkness, you shine so bright. You are the way, the truth,
And the life.
life.
Of course.
In you I find my peace and my delight. Oh Jesus, I love you with all my heart. You're the reason that I sing. Your love for me, it never parts. You're my everything.
Very basic, generic.
Yeah.
You're my savior, my redeemer. You're the rock on which I stand. You're the reason that I live. You're my strength, my guiding hand. Oh Jesus, I love you with all my soul. You're the reason that I'm free. Your love for me, it makes me whole. You mean everything to me.
Doesn't sound like a Bethel song.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a generic piano worship song.
Yeah.
It's higher than the
Honestly, it sounds like something from like
VBS.
early 2000s or something like that.
A VBS early 2000s song.
source of life's fountain. Oh, Jesus, I love you with all my mind.
Yeah.
You're the reason that I
I've heard
breathe.
enough. I don't need to hear anymore.
Your
It's almost
love
over.
for me is one of a kind. In you, I believe.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, it makes sense though that AI can make such good worship music because your basic worship music is pretty like easy.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's very
I would say most of it's designed that way, so it can be like shared between like
Exactly.
churches and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think initially that was
Chris Tomlin.
likely done as a means of just for the sake of sharing and
Yeah.
having everyone kind of partake and whatnot. But I feel like it's become more of a business, obviously, and like you have to have your CCLI licensing, you have to have your information of the song before you play it to even legally be allowed to play it, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, since we're on the top of AI, I say we just finish this off with talking about AI.
All right.
You heard about the Optimus robots?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow. Okay, so about a week and a half ago, Elon launched these robots. It's literally. Have you seen iRobot?
Yeah.
It's literally
oh,
that.
yeah, yeah.
It's literally
From Elon
an
Musk, yeah.
actual robot that you'll be able to purchase for like 30 grand, and it can do anything from like taking in your groceries, educating your kids, cleaning your house, making you drinks. Like literally can do anything like that. And so many people are just like, lots of people are like, oh wow, this is cool, and then lots more people are like, dude, this is like, have you seen iRobot? Like literally it's gonna take over everything. And there's a lot of, dude, there's so
iRobot
many
or
memes.
the Terminator.
There's so
yeah.
many memes of just like having one of these robots, and it's just like what they do around the house, or what they, because a lot of people, it's like you live with them and people fight, they scream, it's just like, what is your Tesla robot gonna think when
Yeah.
it sees all that?
Well,
you
I
know?
wonder what the, like, if it has the 3 laws or something like that.
Like, what is that?
It's in iRobot. I don't know if it like comes from some other source. It might from maybe like a George Orwell book or something like that. But essentially, there's like 3 laws for robotics, and they're kind of broken down as if like a robot can only protect, defend, and really just do anything as long as it preserves human life. So it's like that's like ingrained in its being, and it can't decide anything beyond that. So like if a human was in danger or something like that, it would its program would allow itself to basically harm itself in order to protect the human, but it couldn't do anything that would potentially harm a human. Yeah.
Okay. Think of the possibilities though. Like if this robot actually like does well, like think of all of the jobs that you can replace a robot with, like trash, bartending, like all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, in 5 or 10 years from now, like you walk into a bar and it's probably going to be a robot making you drinks, because it's so much cheaper to have that than to actually pay for an actual human hourly.
Well, I mean, when you think
right?
about it, yeah, 30,000. If that lasts you for more than a year, 30,000. That's a pretty low salary.
Yeah.
So that would easily replace like your part-time, like fast food employment,
Yeah,
and all that
even
sort of
fast
stuff.
food.
Yeah.
Like literally all of fast food would literally just be made by robots and probably just managed by one person. And they just manage the robots, and that's it.
Yeah, all they have to do is just grease them up with oil every once in a while and charge them.
There you go.
Yeah.
But think about like, dude, I'm sure that some churches will totally go along with that and just have robots run everything. Like if I walk into a church and
Robot
there's
ushers.
a robot like teaching the message.
Well, time's up.
Oh, time's up.
Yeah.
But if I went into a church and there was a robot teaching, I would leave right away. I'm just like, nope, this is it. This is too much.
I was thinking if you're like you got too busy of a schedule, you have your robot go to church for you, just record the sermon. Then you can do your other stuff and still be kind of present. Have it have pre-recorded
what about live stream?
Pre-recorded small talk.
Yeah, dude. Some of these videos though of like these robots making drinks and stuff, like this one guy at this event, literally walked up to this robot recording it. Walked up, said, "Hey, like, how's it going?" The robot was like, "Hey, how's it going? Like, what do you want?" And he goes, "Oh, I want this drink." He goes, "All right, can I see your ID?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." So he pulls out his credit card to see if like he can get past the robot, and he hands it to him, and he literally puts it up, and he's like, "Dude, what are you talking about? Like, this is a credit card. Give me your ID." Like as a human,
Yeah.
It was just like, "Dude, come on, man. Like, you know better." Like responding that way, It was just like, what the heck, dude? So he gives him his ID, and the guy asks him, he's like, "Hey, how old am I?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, you're 34." And he hands it back to him. He's like, "Hey, thanks, Robert." Hands it back. And I'm like, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's right now. Think about in like 5 years, the impact of that and what that's going to have.
Well, I mean, if our economy tanks and we get plunged into World War III, a lot of that stuff will take a halt.
I guess so, but I think that is definitely going to be the future. And I don't know, we as humans, what that's going to look like for us when it comes to jobs and income and all that. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But hopefully Jesus returns by then. We'll see.
Well, if the need is there, if we're already living in a time that's like that is like when Noah was alive, where every inclination of the human heart was only evil all the time, except for one man and his family.
Yeah.
It's tough to say if we're there already. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're definitely getting there for sure.
Yeah.
But there's definitely revival happening within America, though, when it comes to people coming to Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, that's probably about it for this episode.
Yep. We'll try again with another Bethel song, too, just for funsies. See if we can get it more accurate.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. And if you've made it this far, congratulations. Let us know in the comments if there's anything that you want us to talk about next week. If not, we'll have a topic. I don't know what that will be, but looking forward to that conversation.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. See you guys.
Take care, everyone.